Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to back when they call us. When they try to carry out another people, they send the round of applause. So all of us, ladies and gentlemen, when they follow us, they sit down for here. So welcome to another beautiful session, awesome session of town hall meeting. Will the ladies and gentlemen, River State. By the way, the date is 19/3/25 means the 19th day of the number 10 month March of the year of our Lord 2025. On you. Call it never change. 0201 277 0951 0201 465 7180. For the Facebook, Wild by AFM Lagos. Twitter now X Wild by AFM. Use the hashtag town hall meeting. Our that page your car Kenya and pin scatter for years. They go follow us talk. And you also ask Codily.
Marita Yoruba was an enemy. If you miss Yoruba was an enemy. Messi Yoruba was an enemy. A friend of you and okay. Lagos, Nigeria, Messi Yoruba was an enemy. My name is Itro Basabana, BSc in English language, BSc Oceanography from Cape in Australia. The chief favorable one of one land, aka Baby Girl for Life, the only chick and main chick of Balogun Orogun. I want to say, if one company is employing 11,000 foreigners in a country, let me talk it the way it is. One company is employing, he brings expat rate 11,000 to Nigeria, 11,000 Indians to work in Nigeria, whereas Nigerians are walking around, no job. Federal government is keeping quiet. Ministry of Interior is keeping quiet. A friend, no my mom. Yes, when I can I raise my case.
Not Nkukwabi.
I think in me so much.
Osaja Junior. Ndio moto fenio. Umukulobia. Mungboto yina fake na yo. Ndo cha kwibem. Incoming chiefs. You see, Mr. Moderator, let me start from where the illiterate stopped it this morning when she did greet. I'm talking about Chief Robrobo.
You don't do now. You don't call a military to not answer you.
You see this case of 10,000,
11,000
workers. That company is telling
oil.
They're in my village.
And so even in my own village in Akwa Ibom.
That's to tell you how I feel normally. See that kind of thing they happen. And you know how many jobless youth are in my village. Yeah. And this 10,000, they say expatriate.
11,000.
Waiting then they do. Some of them will be saying now to set file.
Yes, so.
Okay. That on one side. You see, we told them in River State. You see, when war no crack, lizard no go enter.
I did say you.
But this is a sign to other governors. Be careful, especially all those opposing states. Yeah. All those opposition party states. Yeah.
Okay. My name is I am operating at half mast today because I am in a very, very state of angriness. Let me say thank you very much, everybody that is buying was perfume and body spray, and everybody going to a banner to check out what Mazi said, whether it's true that they give me testimony that they are seeing was about perfume and body spray them. Remember, it's also in Jumia and the Congo.
Mazi, I have message for
what
you.
Is from
somebody
who?
One was over perfume in carton. I'll give you the person number later.
So as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by an illiterate. This is the situation. This is the situation that I am staying at. That please go out there, Jumia, Conga, Quintessence, ShopRite, any reputable shop. Please go there. You will see what's about perfume and body spray. Let me come to the state. First of all, 11,000 expatriate Indians that we have. Ministry of Interior. They come one by one.
Yes.
They come one by one. Somebody closed their eye and said they should come. So my blame will not be entirely on the owner of the company. It's the system that collect bribe. Look the other way. Yeah. It is bribe.
That's why I say federal government and Ministry of Interior.
And that is where they should take themselves. I will not blame the person. It's like somebody seeing contraband in Orile and you're saying, how did he enter the border? It's you that allow it to enter. Let me come and go to River State. That incoming chief is saying like he is being happy about it. This is a case of tohu bohu. Because I have fillers and the movement inside River State. River State have not get to the level that you say, okay, it's ungovernable now. Yeah. Maybe the president is seeing other things. Yeah. But see, with this precedence, that means that nearly half of Nigeria state should be under state of emergency. As we are talking now, because they are state that bandits are collecting tax from the people of the state. Movement is difficult. Yet there's no state of emergency.
The so that they are killing
can we agree?
So I have to make my statement.
Can we agree?
Can I not make my statement?
You have not even started. already throwing tantrums.
I will stop there
Thank
and
you.
let Aburu Badaburu.
Yeah, Shebi, you're proud of your principal of Wavy.
Aburu Badaburu Ngwan.
We're not talking about my principal here.
You dey touch
Please
that,
open.
touch that. They shake it, they shake it.
Kingdom.
Balogun.
See my man.
How can he not be happy?
My man.
His brother
We
is.
go to Agbulu.
brother is running.
My queen is looking lovely today. As usual.
With
It's
my
not-
uniform.
I love that weaving. Terry, it's not about my brother, your brother, your cousin, your niece.
Oh my
So it's
The
about who?
truth about the matter is, this is a jungle republic. And I'm telling you what,
Why, yeah,
let me start with the level tosser.
on you.
Many years ago, I was opportunity to see it's a certain document. You are meant to bring expatriates to train Nigerians.
Yes.
Go back. And if you are bringing in expatriates, you do say back. You give them work permit.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, Ministry of Interior generating fund, because there's a certain amount you pay every year for those people you have brought in, but not like a level tosser.
Wow.
Now, if you are bringing in level tosser, are you saying that the Nigerian people are so
Okay.
they cannot work?
So that's
And they
so no
cannot
get
pay?
English.
In their
Say
country,
your own.
you cannot work as a Nigerian.
Okay.
In their country, you cannot work.
So, chief of staff, I would say that
Like
level
you said, you
tosser-
not blame them now.
that
Don't blame
level
them.
It's the system you
tosser
are
is
blaming.
allegedly.
This VI now, this
Alright,
there's some street for this VI.
Now,
Now they stay
coming
everywhere.
to Rivers State,
Yes.
he who is beating the drum knows what is beating. The person that is hearing understand what is hearing.
Okay.
Let's leave it that way.
So what thing I talk with different from waiting you talk.
Akata ejeje.
These are just-
Onye mra ni ho.
This
This Akata not tell you say this thing go happen for rivers.
Na gbomo ku
No,
o.
He not go ku o wetin go
Na
happen for
gbomo
rivers.
ku o. Anu ma no oluji. Anu ma no oluji.
Mazi,
This is
it's
the way you dey
no cool, not fire. If they are watching you,
This is the way you dey hear.
I just say thunder fire you.
Okay, meme.
Alright,
Kemba mo kan ti wara chai.
Waralahu.
The Guardian dey
Ihe na-eme gị.
Vanguard dey The Nation dey Daily
Wait here,
Trust
wait here.
dey
Just okay. When they get young
So,
gun of free
ladies
more.
Wetin na you be the headline.
on with the talk dey go for here on the matter you go that is strong o. So on the matter here
we go lé orí ẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ló sọ.
The one, no the
what I
one.
wan ask now be say now be we get the oil for this country when these people cause so abi.
Which oil you get?
Okay, for example
Our
now
oil.
Our
Which
Which
people?
oil?
Which
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 people?
when
people?
the Indians come corner now be we get the oil for this
See,
country.
So
I dey corner
No.
I dey go I wan ask what
Stop
you guys.
mentioning Indians.
Okay,
Let us be very
Okay.
factual with ourselves.
okay,
If you manage your resources,
yeah,
your neighbor will not come and open your pot.
okay, no wahala. So now what I wan ask now be say as a Nigerian Mazi, is it possible say you go school where you can't know book, you can't be doctor, surgeon, everything, gynecologist, you can't carry yourself go India, went there for no book for medicine, then you can't get your hospital for there.
You can.
Then
You
you
can.
can't
You
wait to tell you then you can't employ call the ship Nigerian go there make
because
they
their system is pro India. The system in that place is already a law. Even if you go to school there, once you finish reading your law, any degree, Ola, you cannot stay there because they will check your visa.
God.
In Nigeria here, there is a system that is supposed to be pro Nigeria, but some people collect bribe and corrupt. 11,000 people and more are still coming.
So imagine that they employ small black inside the 11,000. Our number
Nigerian.
for never reduce.
If you know, they say internet does not lie.
On you.
I think 2 years back, there was a sitting by the so-called Senate or some people that this same person we are talking about, that is the government that is protecting him who are on the internet.
See,
Okay.
You know, there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say.
We then move on no. Now the Rivers State problem, ladies and gentlemen. People don't they say instead of a president to do something, if fire one, leave one. You don't understand. People are just talking. But again, somebody sent me something very important, right? The material here, dated back as far as 16th of May, 2013. How many years ago? That they say, listen, they say Nigerian column Tinubu state of emergency a dangerous trend. Now you talk time
Olo
o,
Sangba,
2013 o.
and that was under Buhari.
Good luck.
Good luck.
They say former Lagos State Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said the imposition of emergency rule in 3 states is a dangerous trend in the art of governance and a deliberate ploy to subvert constitutional democracy.
Chief of Staff, Chief of Staff. Let me say at this junction, if you are a viewer on the TV, you know the team more than the coach.
Yes.
And if you are driving with your
Yes,
mouth, you can break at any time.
Yes.
Let me say this precisely. I will come in 3 angles. First of all, the declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State.
Yeah.
We can argue that the president, of course, now him be chief security officer. So we don't know what he don't see, we will never see. But let me go back to the primary operators of the players of this problem. Wike, them Fubra.
Yeah. And the lawmaker.
They allow their own state because Tinubu cannot just wake up. Why did Tinubu not declare state of emergency in other states? Listen to me. You gave your state away.
Okay.
Because of interest.
Yeah.
Don't forget, selling out has always been a pattern in Rivers State. And this is the consequence of selling out.
Okay.
This is not the consequence of selling out.
Okay.
Now, again, from another angle, does the president get the power in the circumstance of Rivers State to declare state of emergency? You can argue it. But are we not going to say that because in less than how many days, there have been 3 explosions in the pipeline? I don't think the president, with the current situation of economy where we did, the financial crisis, will open his eye and look at the situation of the country. They go like that. Because whether you like it or not, if they can deny it, but our Niger data is the money of this country is coming from.
Okay.
Now, if you have been explosion, especially the Trans-Niger pipeline, the major has been bombed. You cannot sit down and look.
Okay, so let me.
But my point, I have not finished. My point is, can the president extend appropriate and equal punishment? Because I believe saying a punishment be this for Fubra and the state officials. Can you give the same to Wike? Can you balance this punishment and give Wike something to chop in this issue?
So to interlocute here, to declare state of emergency, according to our constitution, there are 5 things that happen.
Thank
1,
you.
War or imminent threat of invasion.
Thank
2,
you.
breakdown of public order and safety. 3, natural disaster or calamity. 4, threat to national existence. And 5, request from state governor.
Thank you.
These 5.
2 is on board. 2 is on board.
That's what?
What the 2
What
that's
is
on
to
board?
break down of
Number three.
No,
break down of law and order where?
Hey, you leave us here.
Where?
Oh,
No, I'm asking what happened.
But the breakdown will
They shoot people. Not that they say, the good people shoot
is
people.
Rivers the only place that they are killing people?
So is that
That's what we are saying.
No, wait. If that is your definition of breakdown of law and order, Benue State should go under the same.
Thank you.
Zamfara should go under the same. Bauchi should go under the same.
That's what we are saying.
So wait, let me talk.
That's what we are saying.
Let me talk. So from what I'm saying is that because these other states have not been put under state of emergency, I would think that another thing is propelling. Maybe there's another information that president have that.
That's why I said, now what we crack?
Chief of Staff.
Nine lizard enter.
Could it be that the presidency, in their wisdom, is trying to protect the judiciary? Because judgment can come from both sides, and then the judgment will have no stand.
At this point now, Rivers State is calm. Nobody. The only place that you have military now is the National Assembly.
And the State House.
They have not gone. So breakdown of law and order should come with curfew.
But don't also forget.
There's no breakdown of law
How
and
many
order.
states have they put curfew in
In
Plateau State?
other states that they have had curfew.
There have been curfew. There have been curfew in many places.
How?
In Rivers State.
I'm not saying Rivers.
So why are you putting state of emergency?
They say for the Vanguard say tension as Tinubu declares state of emergency. Then they say appoints Vice Admiral Ibas.
Yes, retired.
Then suspends Fubara.
Yes,
Odu lawmakers for 6 months.
We know that.
They can say Rivers joins Plateau, Ekiti, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa as emergency rule states.
Thank you.
And the reason why those people were under emergency rule is not up to that statement. Is like this has happened in Plateau before. We know what happened in Plateau when it happened. So I'm saying to you that the breakdown of law and order has not saturated Rivers State.
So now can I say this, please? Let me say, make us talk this thing. You know, I always talk this thing, and they always downplay it. Enough you work.
Okay.
And when I say enough you work, they shock me when people expect make you work.
Okay.
You can compare everyone. You can compare Zafara with Borno. You can compare my brother. Yeah. Does the situation in Nigeria as is practiced today? Are you shocked that this thing happened in Rivers State?
Okay.
Because for me, it is politics.
Okay.
Now, when I mention Wike should be also be flogged with the same koboko that was used to flog for
But you know it will not happen.
And so that's what I'm saying. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
But
if it's not politics, how come? Because politically, the governor is the number one political
chief security officer
of the state.
Yes.
How come somebody who has been former governor, who even clearly said he talk for radio, say public, say he waiting in the crease where he go the follow dictate for Fubra. If he don't come out, he don't come out. He go leave Rivers State for Fubra to run. Now, it is clear and obvious that you want to control the state from wherever you are.
Okay, and what Balogun?
So you cannot. It's politics.
When Mazi they read that racism will lead to state of emergency in a state, you say you tick 2 out of 1. Which one did you?
The second one was a threat to national national.
They started bombing the oil pipeline.
If they are bombing the major trans pipeline, it's a threat to Nigeria's economy.
Okay.
So if they continue,
And you can tell me to invasion.
If they continue,
Who is bombing?
At the end of the day,
When was it bombed? What did the governor? What did the chief security officer of the state say?
What can
Exactly.
What can any chief security of any state say?
So 2 days, you bomb something 2 days. The next day, state of emergency
chief of staff,
of the state.
The Fubara right to Tinubu and say, Mr. President, I don't understand this thing again.
Meaning is under his control.
this is my question.
Balogun,
Meaning is under his
The
control.
Fubara communicate to the
so-called-
president.
It's under his control.
These so-called people.
These so-called
Yes,
people,
Control and the bomb
they were
trans.
all-
Yes,
Niger.
Balogun is talking. Balogun.
These same people, all the players in this matter,
Yes, please.
were they not invited to Asuro for a meeting?
Okay.
So if you invite for a meeting, a week after,
Yes.
state of emergency, they will not tell you that there is somebody drumming the drum.
Drumming. Okay, somebody said on the Fanika Yode Itako. He said when children refuse to stop fighting, the father must step in. Lest they go burn their hand.
Okay, now.
Father enter. Who did he talk to the 2 of
Draw
them?
rope from this Fanika they talk now. Even if it not to make sense, draw rope.
Now,
Now the rope now say,
Makes
I
no
talk
sense.
am
Makes
from beginning say,
no sense.
two children
now
are
war
It
wey
makes
crack.
no sense.
Na rat wey dey for house.
That's sponsoring one child to fight another
Na rat
child.
wey dey for house. Na I go outside go call
Oh,
rat
boy.
for bush. Say food dey for house.
Oh, boy, fit.
You see, Wike and Fubra
Yeah.
should be held responsible. Especially
Wike should be
for
held
crisis in
responsible.
Rivers.
Can I say something? The first time the president talk about this matter, the first person we address na still Fubarang.
Yes.
That he should obey Supreme Court.
Ben, you know,
You know, reach how many weeks now he give a state of emergency. If you want to be fair between the 2 people, maybe you will call Fubara and you will call Wike.
That mention Wike for this.
Wow!
Wow,
Waiting the
wow,
president, I don't take address Wike.
So does he even need to get to the point of president addressing Wike? If Wike not overbear himself for the state,
They talk now.
he doesn't even need to get to that point.
They say it's shocking. Tinubu sacked Fubara and left Wike.
That's the
That's the
point.
same thing we're saying.
So he not even need to get to this point of say why I can't leave Wike, why he only Fubara. Like say Wike not he won't try to force himself.
There are evidences that he's standing
Shey you
here
get?
because he has already said in
this
video.
Wike don dey talk so many things.
Oh, thank you.
Wanna call us
He
about
don't talk so many
0201
things.
27
That he does not need to be a governor to control a state.
Very embarrassing.
Oh,
Very embarrassing.
Chief of staff.
465, yes.
Remember what I told
Seven-
you? What I told you about Blockbuster?
Yeah. Okay.
It's another Blockbuster.
Wash out. Who's on the phone line? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Now meeting by do it all of now.
We dey hear you.
And then I eat me.
Fire 80.
See, all these things, I still they talk and say, now tribalism they cause some things. Because the way they're supposed to take matter, no go handle them. See, all this is not outside, and they do pass another data. And all this place, anything they don't concern another data, I don't know why their head is wrong. This is never this way they will give a statement.
State of emergency.
Yes, they never reach there.
All right, thank you. He said never reach.
They're supposed to go to
The real Winky.
Okay, so call. Who did the phone line? Morning.
Winky, your SIM card.
Good morning.
You know the Winko, the fire guy.
Just saying the gentleman there.
Yeah.
Good morning. This is Mr. Sars from Journalist Estate.
Okay, sir.
I hope you people are seeing the way the Port Harcourt, the trajectory state in Port Harcourt, what I call it, the river state, the hand of Esau, or the voice of Jacob. Nigerians are not fools. All these centers got target 2027.
And what
Are
can we do
we
about it?
fools? Why can't we be reprimanded? He is the architect of the whole thing. Said that River State is now in his father's pocket because they want to be Jagaban of rivers.
Okay. Okay.
Are we fools?
Okay. Thank you so much. Sir.
Nigerians are wise.
All right. Ola from go do the talk for you. It's a good morning, my elders. I believe if the governor of River State is suspended, we too should be suspended. And if our judicial system is working perfectly, even the president should be suspended. Also, because say as it is now, Nigerians are dying due to economic hardship caused by his own bad
You
policy.
know why another issue sorry
what
Balogun Novels. You know why issue said for that Rivers is still a state. We not even need to get to this point. If the Supreme Court, the judiciary too has a role to play. The defection of those members,
It should be answered
the
first.
case has not been finished.
Then you bring the later cases.
Okay, Balogun.
The Supreme Court is clear on defection. Wedding.
Balogun talk.
Balogun talk.
See, the question now is that we are all saying that Wike should be reprimanded, Wike should be flogged. Wike is in Abuja.
Okay.
Matter is happening in Rivers
State. Okay.
Now, if you Wike, this is just on the side. If you flog Wike, somebody will ask. Another school of thought will ask that was Wike in Rivers when it was happening.
But Wike have been making statements now.
Wike went to Calabari to do party.
Hello.
Yes.
No, right.
Good morning, Elder.
Yeah, we hear you.
And the same job, we see the crowd.
One problem with Nigeria is that we seem to forget the root of the cause of problem anytime there is problem. All of us have forgotten that what we are suffering today is as a result of state of anarchy that happened in 2023 election. We are also some manner of criminality we are committed in name of doing the election. Today we are seeing the consequences. When you sweep evil under the carpet that carpet will be generating dangerous dimension. That is what we are suffering now. But stand up and realize that the people that we allow to manage the affairs of the country are the one causing the problem for us. And look for a way to have an election. People will elect their leader, not impose that.
All right, thank you so much. Our final words for today.
Now let me ask you a question. If we do another election 2027, another election, the people that will contest in
the same people.
Nigerians will wake up. Nigerians will wake up.
Vote for who?
Nigerians.
I said no touch that.